Hi guys, welcome to the series Your Wealth Basket Stories. Most of us have been struggling with our personal finance, and when it comes to equities, there's more and more challenges. Because of lack of knowledge, lack of discipline, or lack of confidence in execution, sometimes it becomes difficult for us to keep our money work for us to create more wealth. Through this series, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to call people like you and understand their investment journey. Understand how have they been doing it in the past and now how have they been investing currently and what are their plans for the future. Have they understood the importance of personal finance in their lives or not? For this first episode today, I have with myself Juhi Parekh, who belongs to the city of Mumbai. Without delaying much, let me just invite Juhi and directly hear from her about her investment journey. Hi, Juhi.
Thank you, Vaibhav. Thank you for having me here. Hello, guys. I'm Juhi Parekh, working in finance and legal for a startup for last around 2.5 years. I've total work ex of 4 years in this industry. Living in Mumbai, a financial capital of India, and living with my in-laws and my husband. Thank you, Vaibhav.
Great, Juhi. So just wanted to understand. So how has you have been working for 4 years, right? Generally, what I tell people is that you should actually, start investing in equities, in fixed income, whatever your asset allocation, right from your first salary. If not first, then maybe the second salary. You generally splurge your first salary on your friends and colleagues and family and all. But how have your investment journey been? That is what I wanted to understand from you.
Honestly, Vaibhav, coming from a traditional Gujarati family, we have a mindset, or always been there has been always a mindset where husbands, or earlier before getting married, a father used to take decision or investment
Right,
decisions.
right.
Always it has been, we have a typical mindset where we'll invest our savings either in gold, either in fixed deposits or real estate. So for me, if you're asking my salary, all these years I've always invested in fixed deposits or post office savings, to be very precise. Always, because I've never thought of actually not never thought of investing somewhere else, because it's a more secured way of investing where we know your fixed returns even if you get it after some few years. But more secured investment, that has always been my mentality all these years now.
But did you ever consider investing in equities, or you did not understand the equities as an asset class? Maybe when you started your job, what has your
Um,
understanding been in? What kept you away from actually trying investing in equities?
to be very honest, I always wanted to invest in equities, but as you said in your introduction, it because of lack of knowledge, you don't know direct stock investing. Always I've found it very difficult because you don't know what to invest, where to invest, when to exit from the investment. Either you rely on somebody who is giving you a tip, uske tip pe you will invest, and then you don't know what to do next, because you're not tracking markets every day. So for me, investing in stocks was always being difficult because of lack of knowledge. That's it.
On
So
that point,
that actually never.
yeah, I think on that point, what brings me to the point is that people, when you ask people that what stocks do I invest into, they will always have certain scripts in their mind. Okay, Joey, you can invest in these five stocks, but
Yeah,
nobody will
true.
tell you when to exit actually, because in equity market,
Correct.
the entry as well as exit is more important, right? In order to book profits or get profits out of your money. Otherwise, if you don't book,
Yeah.
probably after few months or few years, you will see that profits have all gone mostly. Yeah, so that
Yeah.
challenge is always there. So we always
Yeah.
look
So
for someone who can actually guide you how to exit. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. We have limited savings with us. So we don't want to put it in something where it is so risky. So we have all these years we always opted for a secured investing. So yeah, you're very true. Okay, we never had knowledge, so we never have thought of investing in markets.
But recently, when I was speaking with you, you said that okay, finally I've started my journey of investing into equities. Why
Yes.
did this happen? Why did you think that okay now maybe because of you mentioned you have a lovely daughter, 1 year old daughter, and then you wanted to her to
Yeah, true.
kind of your savings
Yeah, true.
for her future. So what is the story behind this?
There's a very cute story behind it, very emotional story behind it. So, as a mother, I have a 1 year old daughter. So, as a mother, I always wanted to create more wealth for my family, to secure my family. So, I remember it was her first birthday, and I happened to discuss with my husband, I want to create more wealth for her. I want to gift her wealth, creation of wealth. So what can I do? And thereby I got introduced to wealth baskets. Wealth baskets actually is a very simpler way of investing in markets, and emotionally wanted to invest in, for her higher studies, or for her future. That's how I got introduced to wealth baskets. And wealth baskets is actually, if I want to say more in detail about the wealth baskets, wealth baskets are actually very simpler way of investing in wealth baskets. There is these baskets are actually managed by professionals who are SEBI registered professionals. They manage baskets for you, they create baskets for you. And this is how I got introduced to equity, to invest in equity markets.
So I was about to come to the point. I mean, that you have been introduced to wealth baskets, and then obviously the wealth baskets are mainly currently whichever basket you would have taken. I'm assuming that would be comprising of equities, right? So in that case, the first step would obviously have been to maybe open a demat account or something.
Yeah, correct.
Because you have never been investing into equities till now. I don't know whether you had a demat account also or not.
No. So all these years I never had a demat account. Before 4 months, I think in April 2021, I opened my first demat account when I thought of investing in wealth baskets. I opened my demat account with Zerodha. I actually had no knowledge till now how demat account works. After opening a demat account, I could actually track all my buys, all my sells by investing in markets. So I think before 4 months, only first time I opened my demat account.
But how easy or difficult it has been to, kind of invest into wealth baskets, and what is, maybe if I ask you, what is the top feature which you like about wealth baskets, just one feature, what would that be?
As I mentioned, wealth baskets is for a people like us who doesn't have to track markets every day. Wealth baskets, the best features, you don't have to track markets every day. Once you have invested in wealth baskets, all you have to do is keep a track of only rebalancing. There's a feature called as rebalancing, where every 30 days a rebalancing happens. Only on one touch approval, you can manage your investments. You get the notification on your email. All you have to do is click on that link, approve your buys, sells, you see your stocks, adjustments in your baskets, and just you approve it and it's done. So this is the best feature of wealth basket, which for a person like me who is a first time user actually likes it, enjoys it. And this actually is helping me to track my investments, because they have a portfolio kind of a thing where you can check your investments and everything.
The major thing which is required is the trust in the advisor. And if that is built over a period of time, then obviously it is supposed to be for a very, very long-term wealth creation, which you can.
Yeah.
And if you're saying it is for your daughter for her higher education, I'm expecting that your horizon is anyways long-term, right? I think 18, 20
yeah,
years.
Definitely. So for a first-time investor, we don't want to take risk with our savings. So it's always the perspective is to invest for a long-term creation.
So, Juhi, how has your investment experience over the last 4 months in investing into wealth basket has been actually?
My experience has been wonderful, Vaibhav. I've started investing before 4 months, and after, if I see my portfolio today, it has given me 9 to 10% of returns, which I'm actually very happy. It actually makes me feel empowered. Being a working mother, taking care of so many responsibilities at home, and additional responsibility of investing and giving, and the result is something which I'm actually so happy. So I actually want to earn more, save more, so that I can invest in wealth baskets. Investing in wealth baskets and seeing the portfolio today makes me feel actually confident. I actually feel wealth can be created if you follow a certain discipline in investing. And that actually makes me right now very strategic in my thinking. So this has been my experience.
But great to know, Juhi, great to know that you have transitioned from the traditional financial assets like fixed deposits and real estate and gold, and gradually moving towards equities, which is what we are seeing in the country today. In the last 1.5 years, I think post-COVID, there have been a splurge in the number of demat accounts opened and people who have entered the financial markets. And you are one of them. I'm pretty sure that we will have a lot of people in the audience who are actually the viewers who are viewing this video. And I would request you guys to drop in your comments, tell your stories, and who knows, probably you will be sitting just where Juhi is, and probably we'll be having this chat with you also in the future. So with that note, Juhi, thanks a lot for being on this show.
Thank
Thanks a lot for being the first guest of this series. And yeah, stay invested.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, Vaibhav, for having me here. It's a pleasure talking to you, Vaibhav.
Same here. Bye-bye.